Whatever happened to predictability? New comics from Marvel, DC, and Indie.
Guy, cut it out.
What is up, Defects? We are back for another new Comic Book Day show. December 1st. I can't believe it. The year is almost over. For those of you that are new to this show, this is where we take that new Comic Book Day pull list from Chris Nelms over at comicbookinvest.com. Take that list and we break it down defect style. So I know we usually do a couple things here at the beginning, but this week we're going to get right into those books.
Matty Forge, here we go. Throw Chris's list up there so the defects can take a look, and then let's get started with these books. Coming in hot. You got Maniac of New York. The Bronx is Burning #1 from Aftershock Comics. Jay, you're like a maniac, Jay, so why don't you tell me about this book?
From Elliot Kalin and Andre Moody, a follow-up to The Maniac of New York. After the tragedy of the death train, Detective Pettibone and mayoral aide Gina Green have lost the trail of the Maniac until the Maniac resurfaces in a Bronx high school to cause havoc. Can Pettiford and Green get to the Maniac before he adds to his body count? Here's my thing, guys. Maniac, you're in a Bronx high school. Good luck with that, buddy. You ain't gonna last long. My money's on the Bronx students, dude.
I was going to say Manhattan was one thing, but the Bronx is another story altogether.
This is gonna be the first appearance of him in the Bronx and the last appearance of him in the Bronx.
Guys, I don't know if Maniac is a good idea, but it is a bad idea. Odin's Eye, #1. Matty Forge, I mean, I'm going to go cover A, yeah. Oh, congratulations.
Man, pretty cool cover there.
Bad Ideas pretty cool.
Yeah, I know you hate it. Bad Ideas had some okay comics, and they've had some bad ones. So here's what we got here. Young farm girl is haunted by visions from Odin himself, and basically he's telling her to go and retrieve his eye, the one that he traded away for wisdom, right? The girl and a band of warriors, including an all-seeing witch, are sent north on a great conquest. It's told in 5 weekly parts all of December. So this book starts on December 1st and it ends by the end of the year. So every week you're going to get this. I don't know. It sounds a lot of kind of sci-fi-ish, which, I mean, I'll take it or leave it. I don't know. This is probably a pass for me, but there's a little bit of heat behind it. You know, Bad Idea does some crazy things, so they're making a lot of news, and I guess they're doing something right. Bad publicity, good publicity, it's all the same.
Well, DC, guys, Batman 2021 annual. You got Cover Ray over there, and you got that card stock. I don't know. It's up to you guys. If you guys are on top of this, and you know what, you're picking it up.
Yeah, a lot of DC annuals this week, you know, and we know that they don't like really get into a lot of new stuff. It's usually kind of either bringing the story together or just kind of like a breaking point for give them a little bit of a break and kind of bring all the characters together for like a big fight or something like that. So I don't know, a lot of some cool covers here, and as you'll see for the rest of them too.
I'm all on this Detective Comics 2021 annual from DC. First appearance of Major Man. Listen, I'm gonna skip over the cover, I'm going to jump right to the card stock because the card stock is dope.
It's nice.
Next up, you got Gotham City Villains Anniversary Giant. This is what, giant size? #1 from DC, guys. Listen, I'll tell you right now, I'm not into any of them. I'm give or take.
What about the 1 in 25, Matina?
Nah, I'm not into it.
That cover A is cover of the week for me. I love it. That depiction of those Batman villains are absolutely insane. Love it.
Okay. I'm feeling the 125, but I see where you're going with cover A.
Well, very excited about this, guys. Justice League Incarnate #1 from DC Comics. You got the first appearance of Dr. Multiverse and the first appearance of an unnamed villain. After the shocking ending of Infinite Frontier, Justice League Incarnate defends the multiverse from Darkseid across infinite Earths. You got cover A, and then you got that 1 in 25 B and P variant. Listen, I like them.
All right, covers are decent. You know, I don't love them, don't hate them.
Keeping it going with DC. DC strong. You got Nightwing Annual 2021, #1. I don't know what is going on cover A. Cardstock I can give or take this week, though.
I kind of like that cover A. Nightwing and Red Hood, two of my favorite DC characters. I'm feeling that.
Yeah, I kind of like them both, I'll be honest. I'm okay with both of them. Again, they're not knocking my socks off, but I dig them.
And taking Robin out. Robin 2021 Annual, #1 from DC. That's got to be a homage cover, Jay, right? On that cover A.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Is that the I don't know what it's a homage to. I'm not feeling any of these covers.
There's the origin of
Robin,
Flatline,
though.
right?
Yeah, you got the origin of Flatline in here, so you get the origin story, but I don't know, not a fan of either. But hey, listen, you can't judge a book by its cover, right?
What is she reading there? Is that Nighthawk? I mean, Nightwing?
Looks like it.
Looks like it, right? I don't know. Interesting. But I think you might be right. So in the comments, tell us if that is an homage to something, because guy might be onto something there.
I'll be onto something right here. I'll tell you that much. Wonder Girl,
boy.
#5 from DC. First team appearance of, what is this? Esquisita? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Usually I'm good with these words. Wonder Girl's Lost Tribe. Esquisita. I don't know. Tell me if I'm saying it right, guys. But the cardstock,
like it.
I dig the cardstock.
Yeah, is that Prison? That's a dope cover.
I think I'm okay with any cover that she's on. I'm good with it.
Agreed. So, Jay, changing it up a little bit, why don't you tell a little bit about our sponsors, pal?
First up, Defects. You know him, Erod 212 with Express Comic Book Pressing for all your pressing and cleaning needs. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. Not only that, Erod will pass along his discount from CGC and CBCS, so hit him up. And next up, we have our favorite beaver, Mutant Beaver Comics, one of the world's largest online retailers for exclusive variants, shipping worldwide. That's right, worldwide. Tell Pat and the B-Man the Defects sent you.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little beaver in your life. Speaking of beavers, Wonder Woman 2021 Annual, #1 from DC, guys. Went from Wonder Girl to Wonder Woman, and I'm okay with that. You got a couple covers on here. You got cover A, and then you got the card. Listen, you know the Defects love the card stocks, so killing it again. I like it. So
I feel like the card stocks have been getting a little weaker the last few weeks.
a little bit, but I still like them.
All right.
Well, Wonder Woman Historia, the Amazons, #1. Thank you, 1 in 25 leather design variant. Really? Just wanted to write that one in? You wanted to phone it in? I mean, leather design variant. Okay.
It's almost like a history book there. But again, guys, I'm going with cover A. That cover A is awesome artwork.
Oh, yeah.
From Kelly Sue, DeConnick, and Phil Jimenez, we get the origin of the Amazons, and we get a retold origin story of Wonder Woman. The entire story of the Amazons can finally be told in this, I guess, one shot. And you get the creation of the Earth's greatest guardian in Wonder Woman. So if you're a fan of Wonder Woman, this might be something you want to pick up.
What does she got on her chest over there? She got like a peacock?
Like a peacock.
Looks like a peacock.
Like a peacock.
Peacock.
It's just fun to say.
Yeah, it is.
Next up, guys, from Dynamite, you got Evil Ernie #1. Matty Forge. Let me know what's going on.
Yeah, that 1 in 20 Sue Dam variant is pretty nice too. I like that. I liked what they did there with the color. So another anniversary for Dynamite. Dynamite's been having a lot of anniversaries this year. So Evil Ernie first appeared in December of 1991. So to celebrate 30 years of chaos, Ernest Gleckman is back in a new Evil Ernie series. I know this has a cult following, so #1 is out. A new series. This is good, you know. Back on track. Let's get it. 30 years, dude. That's crazy. That means we're all really fucking old.
We're older than Evil Ernie, dude. Holy
yeah, seriously.
That's some shit right there.
Oh, God.
Next up, guys, from Dynamite, Christmas is around the corner, and who doesn't love a little Red Sonja in their life? The Red Sonja Holiday Special 2021. Listen, I'm not going to be upset if Santa leaves that underneath my tree.
Two things.
Didn't we have one of these?
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, didn't we have one of these last week, too?
We did.
Which one was better? Let's do it.
I'm going to say this right now. 1, ho, ho, ho. And 2, looks like she's getting a little head for Christmas.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so, Guy, which one did you like better?
Yeah, I don't know. They're both nice. Like I said,
Great.
I wouldn't be upset if Santa left one underneath my tree.
Great. Well, I'm going to just talk to the chat then. I like this one better, guys, since neither one of these guys want to answer me. So why don't you tell me in the chat which cover you liked better, this week's or last week's from Dynamite on Holiday Special. Killing me. You guys are killing me. All right?
Guys, this week from Image, you got Department of Truth #14. I feel like this is almost done. Department of Truth, Department of Truth, Department of Truth, guys.
I don't know. I don't know when it ends. Jay, do you have any idea when it ends?
I think once it stops being popular, it ends. It's a moneymaker right now, so just keep it moving, right?
True. A lot of story to be told. You could tell this story forever, I think. They just keep going down the rabbit hole.
Guys, tons of store variants on these. Tons. Yep. Every week, tons of store variants. But we just decided to throw up cover right there.
Well, this is cool because any spy book I'm into. King of Spies from Image Comic, guys. This says the world's greatest secret agent has 6 months to live. Does he die quietly in a hospital bed, or does he make up for a lifetime of bad decisions? I feel like Jay wrote this fucking book.
That looks like my nightstand.
Okay. I was just about to say.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this. I think this is cool. This is dope. It's probably my pick of the week, guys.
It sounds pretty good. And it's Image, so I got faith.
Oh, look at this. We got a little Spawn action, guys, from Image Comics also. You got Spawn #324. If you're picking up and you're keeping up with this, listen, I never really met a Spawn cover I didn't like.
Agreed.
I hear you.
Matty Forge, I know you got a little something to say, so why don't you just say it?
Yeah, guys, we talked about Chris Nelm. We talked about the new Comic Book Day pull list. You saw his a part of his list at the beginning, and then you're going to see his pick of the week at the end. But there's going to be a link in the description directly to the full article, and you're going to want to check it out because it's a little bit different than what we do here. And there's, of course, there's going to be a link to the CBSI website. So definitely encourage you guys to check that out. Back to the books.
Switching it up, guys. We got the Avengers #50 from Marvel. You got Cover A over there. All the heads looking at Doom. A little too much head as far as I'm concerned in that one. You got the 1 in 50 McNiven variant and the 1 in 100 Kirby variant. You know, that's that shattered glass, broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about Jay, I don't care. So, Jay, what do you got for me on this one?
I'm going Cover A again, only because it has Doom on it. But from Jason Aaron and Ed McGuinness, you get the first full appearance of the Avengers of the Multiverse. See what they did there? And you get the first full team appearance of the Masters of Evil. Who are the Masters of Evil, you ask? It's Doom Supreme, King Killmonger, Dark Phoenix, Hound, Ghost Goblin, and Kid Thanos. Oh, man. Introduces heroes of the past that include Starbrand and Phoenix as well. That's a rumor. We'll see what happens with that. That's due to the design variants they have out for those. And also, it's the shocking conclusion of World War She-Hulk. So listen, if you're a Doom fan, you might want to grab that Doom cover, and you're getting a new Doom and Doom Supreme. So Avengers 50, guys, could be a good issue. 50th issue. Let's see.
End of an arc. We always say those are good to grab.
Well, this might be good to grab, guys. You got Daredevil number 36 from Marvel this week. I'm going to take a page out of the Butcher's book over here and just say, you know what? Cover A is pretty dope.
Yeah, guys. Speaking of final issues and end of the arc, this is the final issue of Chip Zdarsky's run here. This one's no sleeper. We say sometimes the last issues are sleeper. This is no sleeper. People have been on this. People know it's the last issue. This is probably going to be heavily printed. Wilson Fisk and Typhoid Mary are prepared to tie the knot, but obviously something's going to go wrong. This is an oversized issue. Of course, you know Chip Zdarsky's been knocking it out of the park this whole time. You know this last issue is going to be good. So this is one you definitely want to pick up. Probably my pick of the week.
And if you didn't know, on that variant, you get the first appearance of Kingpin's second chin.
Rim shot? Is that a rim shot?
That's a rim shot.
I don't know. I know Maddie wants to he's punishing me this week for some reason. But we're going to go with this book. This is Demon Days Rising Storm number 1 from Marvel, guys. You won't want to miss this electrifying showdown in part 4 of 5 of the Demon Days saga by the one and only Peach Momoko.
Guys,
so you got cover A over there, which it's cover A. And then you got the 1 in 25 all red variant, which is all red.
Well, guys, since you are partially colorblind, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not red at all.
I know. I just said all red because it's all red. So I know it's not all red.
Again, guys, I'm going cover A here. I think this is that type of art that Peach shines in and should stick to. So I don't know about that 1 in 25.
I'm going to go cover next.
Guys, you got Devil's Reign number 1 from Marvel. I'm just going to throw it out there and tell you that Jay likes the 1 in 25 Lee. And I'm going to let Jay talk about it.
I'm super excited for this. You get the cover A, the 1 in 25 Lee, which I think is absolutely killer. And you get the 1 in 200 Momoko. I think that 1 in 25 Lee and that 1 in 200 should be kind of swapped. But Chip Zdarsky and Marco Cicchetto, in this issue, you get the first appearance of Kingpin's Thunderbolts. Who are they? Crossbones, Taskmaster, Typhoid Mary, Shocker, Whiplash, Rhino, and Kraven. This is a 6-issue series that continues off the Zdarsky Daredevil run, which is absolutely one of my favorite Daredevil runs. So, guys, super excited to read this. This is one of those story arcs, these miniseries that Marvel has been pumping out and advertising for a while. So, super excited for Devil's Reign.
I like Jay's pronunciations this week.
Doing pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
This is a pickup. This has got to be a pickup. I think almost everybody's got to grab this.
A little Star Wars in our lives, guys. From Marvel, we got Star Wars Crimson Reign. Matty Forge. We went from Devil's Reign to Crimson Reign right off the bat. Number 1. What do you got for us?
Not on purpose either. Yeah, another Star Wars storyline. So let me lay it out for you. So Charles Soule is writing, Stephen Cummings is illustrating. This is the follow-up to the Bounty Hunter storyline. This will be part 2 of 3 during that Age of the Rebellion time period. You're gonna have a lot of old characters returning, maybe some that we haven't seen in comics in a while. It's a 5-issue series. It'll be similar to the Bounty Hunters, where I'm sure you're gonna get a ton of tie-ins. As far as the covers, I'll tell you right now, 1 in 25 Lopez variant, she's looking pretty good on there. The 1 in 50 Cummings variant, I'm digging that as well. I mean, I think all the covers are pretty good. Covers, guys, before I move on?
Cover A for me, Vader and the Emperor, all about that.
I'm all right.
Okay, guys.
Oh, boy. We got Wastelanders Wolverine number 1 from Marvel this week, guys. A lot going on that cover right there. And I'll tell you this. Wolverine, an all-new story set in the days after the conclusion of the original Old Man Logan. as he fights once again to save the people of the wastelands who have been crushed under the heel of the Red Skull and Bruce Banner. So how about that?
There you go.
And
First appearance in here.
Right? Yeah, also a first appearance. Yeah, of a foe with adamantium armor or something like that.
I think his name is Downfall, and he wears adamantium armor. Exactly. Guy Forge, see, you said I punished you earlier, but I let you finish the show with a new Wolverine series. I mean, come on.
Pretty cool. You did punish me a little bit.
Okay. All right, boys and girls, time for Chris Nelms' Pick of the Week. This week, he's got Once and Future, number 22 from Boom Studios, that awesome 1 in 25 Miracle and Dolpho Virgin variant. Here's what he has to say. I've been picking up these incentives every chance I get. It's a great series, and there have been some awesome incentives. They have all maintained a ratio or higher price. This Andolfo one will be a double ratio start for sure and probably settle around $70. All right, guys, that wraps up the New Comic Book Day show. Before you go anywhere, 2 things real quick. Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern on Keep It Thorough Comics. You're going to get the Indie Spotlight series. Yes, that CBSI train on YouTube rolls on. Check it out, 10 p.m. Tuesday nights, link in the description. Also, every other Wednesday, live shows. Thursday, videos. We do. I don't know what's coming out this week. We got Cold Keys this week? I think we got Cold Keys this week, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. And we'll catch you on the next New Comic Book Day show. Thanks, guys.